I have a huge hour next hour too, guys. There's brand new items. We have a this day only, my surprise. I've got some really exciting stuff you haven't seen all day. But after that, I will run over to another studio. And we are now going into almost our 4th year of doing a show every Tuesday night. And it's on Facebook Live and YouTube Live only. If you'd like to get the details, that is our group page. We are getting close to 12,000 members of the group. And it's all about sharing wonderful creativity with each other. I just love it. So shout out to my crafting cuties. I will see you on Facebook and YouTube Live at 9:30 tonight, East Coast time. All right, here we go. I need one of those things that make an echo that goes like mega, 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 because that is what we have. This entire table is coming home to you, and I love it when Sarah Davies does her mega kits. Now, a little heads up. It was so funny, great story. I was walking down the hallway, this is our last craft event, and we had one of the mega kits on the table. Without even looking into it, I just saw everything and my eyes popped. I ordered it and then I got it home and it was like a treasure chest. I was so surprised and happy with what I got, but I knew it was gonna be good. Last night at 1 a.m. in the morning, maybe 1:30 in the morning, we had a mega kit. It was $200. We sold out of every last one we had. This one is gonna do the exact same thing because it is so jam-packed. And I love the fact it's based on hydrangeas, which happens to be my favorite flower. And I know Sarah Davies has no idea about that. But I want to introduce you to her. Sarah has an amazing heart, and she's just one of the neatest people I've ever met. She's so well respected, and she's wildly famous for not only crafting, but she is in the equivalent of Shark Tank's Dragon Den in England, and she joins us once again live. Hi, honey, how are you?
Tremendous. I did not know hydrangeas were your favorite flower.
100% my favorite.
I'm just going to say this. Well, I really hope you ordered this before the show because I'm not feeling confident that there'll be any of these left at 9 o'clock because when you say, this is going to be the best paper pad you've ever seen in your entire life, and then when you see the illustrations, I cannot wait to show you. I'm going to show you a couple of samples and I'm going to show you that paper, Suzanne. The size on some of these, I mean, this is a beautiful, right, there you go, 386. Good luck with getting this, Suzanne, before you get off air. I might have to send you one because you just need to have this. The papers on this, the die cuts, the stamps, what you're going to be able to do with them, making your own home decor, your beautiful boxes like this one here. We've done never seen things before in these sets, like these gorgeous vellum wraps. Is this not gorgeous? Wait till I show you. But I'm going to tell you now, this paper pad is hands down the nicest paper pad that my team have ever produced. And I think it's just because the hydrangeas themselves are the most beautiful flowers. Now, you get 3 sheets of each one, and it's a 36-sheet pad. It's what we would call a double A track. So the reverse side is just as good as the front side, but you're getting those gorgeous kind of prints. But it's so I like the hydrangeas. I always get a bouquet, and I always get a hydrangea in my bouquet from my favorite florist because I like to dry them out and then keep them for months afterwards as beautiful dried flower heads. But they come in all different colors. So we've made this color palette to match absolutely everything. Now, the great thing about this is there's no small kit option and big kit option. There is just the mega bundle, and everything is in the bundle. So you can get extra 12 by 12 pads if you want, but it's in the bundle, right? We've then done the exact corresponding shade of linen cards, but this is in the bundle. So all of these linen cards, look at the colors on them are gorgeous, and they beautifully match the paper pad that we've got. But the cardstock is such good quality. That's in the bundle, right? Now, you know how I showed you those beautiful vellums, Suzanne? So you can see we've done this lovely one where we stamped in the background, but wrapped it with a vellum. It's a foiled vellum wrap. Or this one here has got the foiled vellum piece over the front with the most gorgeous hydrangeas in. Or even this. Fancy doing a bit of stamping and inking and colouring? We've got ink pads in the set, by the way, that you can colour with these gorgeous vellum wraps. This is this beautiful book here. So we never do these. This is quite a unique thing for us. And you've got 36 sheets of beautiful vellum foiled pieces with all of the lovely sentiments on there to make it really personal, right? So you've got that. That is in the bundle, right? Now, I mentioned about ink pads, Suzanne. We've got a set of the 3 colours of the hydrangeas in the ink pad. So you get that beautiful deep purple. These are our Duet Ink pads as well, the little green, the beautiful blue. You've got the same colour in the seam binding ribbon. We've done some beautiful gems in the kit as well. Now, if I start to move on to like all of the dies and stamps and whatnot, and there's a lot of them, okay? Now, this is lovely. So this is a beautiful big background stamp that you can ink up with those inks or paint with anything. We've also done the matching sentiment stamps that go with it to kind of match. And I think hydrangeas are a nice one for sympathy cards too, which doesn't get spoken about much. These are the little sentiments. That's that beautiful hydrangea. And because it's a hydrangea, you can do it any colour you want. But how fabulous is the painted background? We've either got it, well, it's not an either because everything's in the kit, but you've got that beautiful big hydrangea head. This one is fabulous.
Ooh,
and it's quite intricate. So we've done the die, and it's brilliant because we've done this little die cut to line up and cut all of these out at the same time. That is going to give you beautiful looks like this. I mean, look at that, Suzanne. And I mean, I just love them. And it's the papers that really, that's the reverse side of one of the papers. Different look altogether, same design on there.
Wow.
You can see that wonderful front. There's them big hydrangea. I would definitely recommend getting an extra one of the 12x12 pads. I mean, is that not just the most gorgeous card? I'm about halfway through what's in the bundle, by the way, just to manage expectations. You're not choosing everything, one mega bundle with everything.
We're at about 250. There we go. Keep going.
Okay.
Well, we've got a bunch on the line. It's a little over 300, but there's a ton of you now ordering it. Just my little heads up, every time she does a mega kit, they're always sell out. We sold out one at 1:30 this morning that was double the price. You're getting so many. She still has another half to go, but just so you'll know, this is on its way to selling out, and it will be gone in this hour. So do not hesitate. If you're thinking about it, you just never want to wait. One other note too, Sarah, you actually announced last night that you will not be repeating your mega kits anymore.
No. No, we don't. It's an arrangement we've come to with the buying team. They want always newness from us, and so that we never. So if a kit sells out, they're not repeating it. So once them 300 have gone, we don't bring this back. Once those paper pads, we won't bring them back. So if you want extras of the papers, you've got to get them tonight. I mean, you would do anyway while you've got your $7.50 cart, wouldn't you? Instead of paying shipping for it another week's time. Yeah, but still, right. This I love. So this is giving you that beautiful background, and you see how well everything works together, Suzanne. That's in the background, but there's that lovely frame we talked about. And then when you see the embossing folders, you're going to love these, right? So we've done one script background embossing folder. Oh, you're going to love this next one even more, right? That gives you the lovely script in the background, which we've done that technique where you put the colour into the background and wash it out. Now this one, now look at that. It might look like just some hydrangea nice and plain here. When you see it on a card, is that or is that not the most beautiful card? And it's so tactile because it's a 3D folder with a little bit of gold gilding wax over the edge there, a little bit of that seam binding ribbon that's included, these beautiful vellum pieces, the papers make everything. I mean, them papers are just gorgeous.
Did you show the dewdrops on there? Those are included, you guys, the little dewdrops.
Everything.
There it is.
And I know I've got one last thing to show you, and then it might be easy for them to see everything at your end.
Okay.
This, look at the size of this. That's the size of my hand, Suzanne. You've got that gorgeous big hydrangea bloom, because they are focal centerpieces. You've got the gorgeous stamp design, but you've got the die cut. But then also you've got the little stamp here and the die cut that goes over it so that you can do that. You know the cards I showed you where we've done the extra bits layered up? That is what you got. I mean, look at that there. Isn't that just absolutely gorgeous? And I'm not being funny. These are the simplest cards. They don't look simple. They look really advanced and elegant, but it's because the papers are so beautiful.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start on this end and we're gonna work our way all down this big giant table. So remember, that's the hydrangea she just showed you. There's the dies to go along with it. This is worth its weight in gold. You use this as a background. It's so romantic, great for ephemera. There is the deep embossed hydrangea. So there you go, an embossing photo that gives you the deep hydrangea embossed. Then you take the inks and go over it. It would look stunning. All right, then we're talking about even more. You ready? So then we have this stamp she talked about. There's another, and remember, this is double dies too. That's how she made the opening on those cards. Then we go over here. You're getting your inks here. There's your matching ribbons. There's little sticky dewdrops. Then we have another, and these are big stamps too, guys. These aren't those little puny ones. They're really big. So big stamp there, more hydrangeas. We've got the hydrangea vine, more look, and there's its stamp. There's all the vellum sheets. Look at, you get get a ton of the vellum, and they're actually printed in gold and silver and black ink. So you get a lot of variety there. You will love these. And then, if that weren't enough, you're getting an entire pad of her beautiful, I call it A+ paper, because it's not just regular paper. They do it different over there in England, and I love that. You're getting an entire pad of that, which includes 36 pieces, and it's all double-sided. And here's what's brilliant. This is something I gotta point out. Sometimes when you're working with print like this, you're like, wow, that's a lot of print. I don't know what to do. That's why she gives you a more solid print background on all the sheets. That's how you create the looks that she's showing you. And I will tell you, they have oodles and oodles and oodles of instruction videos on YouTube that are available to learn these techniques, so don't freak out about that. But you just wanna get it. I've got 179 left. I got a ton of you on the line or going to .com to grab it before it's sold out. Only addition you might wanna add is if you just want the paper pack itself, we have that available, or you want more of it because it is hydrangea, or we have the linen solid color pack available too. Well, Sarah, unfortunately, we got to wrap up on that, but it saves us enough time because I think your next item is going to sell out as well. So guys, come on over here. I can hear Sarah in the background. They're getting all switched over to the next item. It is now gone. Enjoy that. Oh well, I'll try to steal the one from the set. All right.